What is going on, everybody? It is Ebontis here. This is just a quick video as I'm kind of at the point in Festival of the Lost where I am trying to just use up my ciphers. I have 23 to go. Whether you have 25, it's probably best to not do this in a weird number like I've got, but this is all I have left to go. So I need to do 5 forest runs. Now, there are a couple ways to do the forest. You can do the haunted forest, the match-made one, go in, shoot some of the terrors, and when you get done, you might get a few more coins at the end, but your whole goal is just to open the chests at the very end, the ones that are around the end chest. Now, what I've found, generally, is going into the haunted forest, but the Firewalled version. Shout out to my Twitch chat and all of you guys for helping me come up with this one. Go in here, all you need to do is you have to finish one branch. After that, you're going to wait on the timer, let it run out, and then at the end, you literally jump off the edge, run to the end, and you got your chests. So, I'm going to show you guys this real quick. I'll speed through the standing still, and then I'll show you why when we're done. So, launch in. Let's here we go. All right, so when you get into the Infinite Forest, the only thing that you're really going to need to do is clear one branch. As a solo player, it may not be the fastest thing in the world, but it's really not that difficult. As long as you're wearing your mask, which will help, you should potentially be getting your heavy ammo most of the time. Especially if you throw something like if you're running a machine gun. I tend to have machine gun ammo a lot. So, you know, throw on a machine gun, throw on whatever you're going to get. And just kill every enemy. You got to burn off some time anyway, so this is a nice way to do it. Just work on killing everything, take your time, really no rush. You got 15 minutes to burn anyway. There's not really a way to do this faster than that. So take your time, find all the enemies. You're just trying to get up the branch cleared percentage up to 100 so you can get to fight your first terror. The only one you've got to fight, so, you know, you got plenty of time to do this. Take your time if you're worried about dying. It's not really a big deal, but if, you know, sit back, use your heavy ammo if you need to find all the demons and stuff that I got to kill. Demons. I always say that word wrong, probably. And just clear up the forest. This doesn't take too long. Bring a decent heavy in, whether it's xenophage or a sword. Something you feel comfortable killing the first boss. The first boss doesn't have that much health, so it's really not, like, too crucial. Next section, depending on what you fight, again, bring something reasonable so you can knock these guys out fairly quickly. And again, if you have the mask on and you equip one of the modifiers so you get heavy ammo dropping more frequently, you're going to get a lot of heavy ammo. It's really not as hard to come by as you think. Those two knights should probably die. This guy will die. Pretty close. Every enemy's like a couple percent. Goes fairly fast. Find all these guys that are hiding. If you got any bounties that you need to do, now's a good time to work on those. You got to do this 5 times anyway, so work through it a little bit. Okay, 100%. You can go into the boss room, wait for the boss. You can probably throw a grenade, pump him full of whatever, super, heavy. He dies, clears it out, and pick up your little bit of candy that you've got. I'm not really running short on that one, so hopefully you're not either. Now, the only other thing you need to do is come down here and start the timer. So I'm at 13 minutes. I'm going to come back here, start the timer. As soon as that's done, do my little dance with my hands here. You know, this night's going. Now, the timer up there is counting at 13 minutes. When that timer gets down to 0, I'll show you guys the final thing you have to do, and you're done. Now, before I go and speed through all of this, the main reason I'm going to say to do it this way is because every time you get a new branch, the timer stops. So if you're going through some of those match-made runs and you're like, hey, you know, you cleared like 8 or 9 branches, it just means it takes that much longer to do. That's all it means completely. And all that is just more downtime that the timer is not running. So now you're just sitting here by yourself. Come back to the end so nothing snipes you. If you got to come back here and you really want to hide, come back here and crouch. Nothing's going to shoot you. Wait for the timer to go away. At the end, we're just going to dive off the edge, go pick up our chests, and you're done. And it's honestly about as fast as you can do this because the more branches you clear, the more time that the timer is actually not running. Every time you got to stand on that center plate, have people do that with you, it just takes a little bit longer. So let's get through this timer. We'll see you guys on the other side of a fast forward. So here we go. Bzz. All right, Guardians, so we're down to about the last 15 seconds here, and again, as I described, the main reason you sit here and wait for the timer to go down is because as you go through extra branches, there's times where it stops. So once this thing gets down to 0, all you're going to do is wait for it to show up, by the way. As soon as you see respawning restricted, and you see on the new objective on the left that it says imminent collapse, just go ahead and jump off the ledge. As soon as you die, it's going to respawn you and then kick you straight to the chest run. Right here. That's it. That's all you got to do. And then once you do this, you guys know likely to, do this to skip so you don't fall down, or you can just fly over the top. And even just by clearing one whopping branch, you still get to open this chest. You're going to get some chocolate strange goings. You're going to get a decent amount of candy, which is crazy. And then you still get to go through here and open ciphers. And see what you get. I did get one Bray Tech. Not bad. Most everything else is kind of junk, and that's it. So that's the fastest way I know to finish the Haunted Forest. So if you just need to do that, again, Firewalled Haunted Forest, clear one branch, and kill the boss, and then make sure you stand on the platform, wait for the timer to run out. As soon as you see respawn restricted, jump off, grab your chests, go back to orbit, do it again. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like below. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and that alert bell. It helps the channel grow. It's a good way to help support me as well. You guys can find me on Twitch and Twitter. It's Ebontis on both. I'm going to be streaming a couple other things in this meantime until we get to Beyond Light. So tune in there. Come say hello. You guys are amazing, and I will see you soon. Have a good one.